Have you been hurt in life before? Have you been in a relationship where you were wounded, that you have lost confidence in love? Then this video is for you. Have you been betrayed on a multiple time and your heart has been broken so much that you don't even think you can love again? Then this video is for you. Have you lost confidence in love? Have you said to yourself, love doesn't work for me? Well, I'm here to let you know that love works and love is a good thing. And then this video is for you. So I'm going to use the metaphor side mirror and the windshield to talk to you about what happened and what is going to happen in the future. All right? I want to talk about your past and your future. Sometimes the pain of the past is so severe that we lose confidence of the future. The future is bright regardless of how you look at it. The past is minor. It is like an atomic dust in comparison to the future. So if you allow what happened yesterday to hold you down, it will stop the many good things that could happen to you in the future. So I'd like to show you how you will handle your past and be able to navigate successfully into your future without carrying the burdens of the past. So if you know anyone that is suffering from love, that has been wounded, heartbroken, and has become so afraid of the word love, I'd like you to tag them on this video, Love with Direction. So the first thing we want to look at is, what is the side mirror? If you have ever driven your car before, you know there's always what is called the side mirror and the windshield. Now, if you have ever driven looking at the side mirror, please type it on the comment section and please let me know where you're watching from. If you're joining, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so have you ever driven before looking at the side mirror? Nobody ever drives looking at the side mirror, because if you do, you will end up in a very deadly accident. The side mirror has its place. It is something you look at once, then you keep your eyes on the windshield. Moving forward, your eyes must be on the windshield. You only need the side mirror to see what is behind you or what is coming by your side. So that is how your past should be in your journey in life. Your past should not be what controls your future. Your past should give you reflective understanding of what the future should look like. So if you're joining us, it is Love with Direction. Please let me know where you're watching from and type on the comment section, have you been heartbroken before? Are you living from love? Are you living from hurt, or you are living from love? Let me know where you're living from. All right. So the side mirror here represents something very powerful. The side mirror represents reflection. The side mirror represents reflection. And reflection in love means you look back at your past to gain wisdom, not wounds. You look back at your past. So you look back at your past to be able to gain wisdom in the future. The way you navigate through the future is that you pay attention to your past. So the side mirror always reflects what is a reflection. It's a memory. It helps you to look at your past to gain wisdom. Your past should give you wisdom, not wounds. If you look at the past and all you could find is wounds, then it means that you have not been healed from your past. We look at the side mirror to not to collide with another vehicle. You look at the side mirror so you can negotiate properly. So your past should be able to give you wisdom to make an informative decision for the future. The past should not stop you from advancing forward. All right, so when we talk about side mirror, it represents reflection. And we said, number one, reflection means looking at your past relationship to gain wisdom, not wounds. Your past relationship should give you wisdom. So you need your past to become wiser in the future. You need your past to become wiser in the future. So your past is not meant to kill you, it is meant to train you. All right. So if you've been wounded in the past, if somebody has hurt you in the past, my advice to you is that don't let what happened yesterday stop you from the future, because the future is bigger than the past. All right. The side mirror is very small, but the windshield is very big. So your future is bigger than your past. So don't let your past stop you from entering into your future. Number two, you remember what worked and what broke you. So when you look at the side mirror, you should remember what worked. So every time you have been heartbroken, you should be able to go back to your past and say, what worked and what broke me in that last relationship that I was in? Because most times people go through things, but they don't learn from it. And the circle of pain keeps going around their life. You need to be able to ask yourself what worked in the last relationship and then what broke me in the last relationship. Now, that gives you a wisdom to know what to avoid in the future. So your past is not entirely a liability, it's an asset if you know how to use it well. I'm here to tell you that your past can become gainful if you can look at it from the right spectrum. Now, the past has the ability to show you what worked and what broke you. So if you look at your past relationship, instead of crying and regretting and beating yourself up, ask yourself this important question: what actually worked in the last relationship that didn't end well? And then what actually broke me in that relationship? And when you have those knowledge, your new relationship, you will know how to avoid those pitfalls, all right? So we said that the side mirror here represents what? Reflection. Reflection. You look at the past. You don't drive staring at the side mirror. You drive looking at the windshield, but you look at the past. And why do we look at the past? Number one, we want to gain wisdom, not wounds. We look at the past to gain wisdom, not wounds. Then we look at the past to say what worked and what broke me. In my past relationship, what was the thing that worked? If you have been ever hurt in life, you need to find out what actually worked. And if you know what worked, then you can avoid them so that they don't repeat themselves in your life. All right? All right. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. It is Love with Direction, and we're trying to deal with the past. If you have been wounded in a relationship and you are afraid to love again, I'm here to show you that your past is not your liability. Your past is an asset that you can use to navigate correctly into the future. And we just established that what is the past? We said the side mirror here, we are using the metaphor, the side mirror and the windshield. And we are saying that the side mirror here represents reflection. All right? You look at the past to gain wisdom, not wounds. Now, your past should be able to make you wiser. You know, the reason why many people get hurt several times is that they never learned from their past. They never picked wisdom from their past. They never took anything from their past. The only thing they look at their past is wounds they find, the wounds that happen. And every time they look at the wounds, they get more hurt and more pained. No, truly, your past reflects to you. It can make you wiser, not make you reflect to you just your wound. It makes you wiser, not reflect your wounds to you. Number two, in your past, you will know what worked and what actually broke you, so that the future you can avoid them. So if you have been wounded in the past, I'm trying to show you how to move forward looking at your past. That many people have denied that I can't love again, love is not working for me. No, love is not the problem. It was the way you love that was the problem. Love has never had a problem. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is good. Love is sweet. Love is nice. And when you find love, I tell you the truth, you will know that love is a beautiful thing. But the problem here is that it is the way you love that was a problem. So we must find out what worked in my last relationship, what actually worked. If you write it down on your journal, what worked, then write what actually broke you. You will understand that at the time you review this thing, you will become a wiser person in the next relationship. The number three, identify the red flags you ignored. Now, when you look at your past, I said the side mirror talks about reflection. Your past is supposed to be a reflection. Now, what were the red flags I ignored in the last relationship? So you don't repeat the same in the new relationship you are in. You must be able to know the red flags you ignored, because everything that hurt you, wounded you, broke you, were visible before your eyes. But because you were not trained to see them, you ignored them. Probably you are not even aware. There is what is called red flag. And red flag here talks about when you see the sign red, it means stop and think or stop and run. Because red means that something is terribly wrong. So you need to know how to address it. Okay? So what are the red flags I ignored? Number two, what are the boundaries I never set? Now, you must know the boundaries you didn't set in your current relationship. If you know the boundaries that you did not set, then you can now know how to correct them. Okay, now I ignored this red flag. I didn't set these boundaries. And then the values I compromise. What are the values I compromise? What are the things that were my standard that I brought low that caused me so much pain, so much tears, so much disappointment? So what are these things? You need to journal these things down so that when you are moving into the future, you now are very much alert to identify the red flag one. Number two, you set your boundaries. Number three, your values cannot be compromised. It is very important you understand this because the side mirror plays a role when you are driving. It tells you who is coming behind you to collide with you. So you either stay on your lane and wait till the person passes, then you can navigate correctly. So the side mirror is a reflection for precise navigation in life. So the side mirror is showing you when to move and when to stop. Right? So you need to pay attention to those. Number four, learn your emotional habits. Your past should teach you your emotional habits. How you react, attach, forgive, or avoid. So it should tell you how to react. Your past should tell you how you should react in the future. It should tell you how you should attach in the future. And it should tell you how you should forgive or avoid. You either forgive or you avoid. Your past should teach you all of this. That is the reason why you have that past. The past is not meant to kill you. It has happened. You've been wounded, accepted. You've been pain, accepted. But listen, don't throw away your past. You need to learn from it because there are so much lessons embedded in your past that can help your future become better. And if you ignore those lessons, you will cry a bitter cry in the future and the pain will repeat itself. So you need to pay attention to what I'm telling you. We have mentioned four things that your past will teach you. Number one, we said, when you look at your past relationship, you gain wisdom, not wounds. You gain wisdom, not wounds. Number two, remember what worked and what broke you. Go on the comment section. If you have been hurt in a relationship, say I've been wounded in a relationship, then tell me what hurt you and what actually worked and what actually broke you. Type it on the comment section there. Then number three, we talked about identifying the patterns. That's talking about the red flags. We talk about you ignored the boundaries you did not set, and then the values you compromise. All right, you can type that on the comment section, and you and I can actually reach out to you, and then we can talk more to see how we can help you navigate through this and get back on your feet and live life again in full. All right. Number four, we said learn the emotional habits. Learn your emotional habits. Your past teaches you your emotional habits. Number one, your past will teach you how you reacted. So when you look at your past, you will see how to react in the future. You saw the way you reacted in the last relationship that didn't work or broke everything that you were building. So now you look at the future, you now know how to react better. Then you now know how to attach, when to attach, how to attach, and when to detach. Then number two, how to forgive and how to avoid. How to forgive and how to avoid. You learn all of these things from your past. Then I said here that this is the real deal. Actually, the side mirror, you don't drive staring at the side mirror. The reason why many loves and many people are being wounded repeatedly is that they are looking at their past while they are moving forward. Now, the danger of paying attention to your past and holding on to your past is number one. When you pay attention to your past, you will hurt and punish innocent people in the future. Okay? Past hurt, if you pay attention to your past hurt and you don't learn anything from it, but you live from the hurt, what will happen is that innocent people in your future will suffer. So somebody who didn't do anything to you will be the one that will suffer for what somebody did to you in the past. So you must learn how to learn from your past, heal from your past, so that your future will not carry any more of that pain. So you don't walk into the future, start a new relationship from pain or from disappointment, because you will be punishing innocent people that has nothing to do with what happened to you yesterday. That's the reason why I told you that you must learn from the past and become wiser, better, and good to enter into the future. So you must get healed before you step into it. I said, if you pay attention to past failures, you will fear new opportunities. If you pay attention to past failures, all of the things that have happened to you in the past, you will never attempt any new opportunity in the future. All right? It is dangerous to dwell in the past. Even the Bible says, forget ye the former things. Behold, I do a new thing. So you must learn to forget the past. But in my own context here, I'm saying, you don't necessarily need to forget the past. But then you remember the past with a different reflection. The past should educate you. The past should equip you and make you a better person today. So if you allow past failures to hold you, you will never try any new thing in the future. So you will not love again. You will avoid love. You'll be afraid of love. You'll be suspicious. You'll be afraid. You'll be traumatized, and all of those things will be happening to you because you are living in the past failure. You must know that failure is not a person. It's not your identity. Failure is an event that happened. You learn from the event and you move on with your life. Number 3, if you stay on the past success, you may repeat old mistakes with new confidence. If you stay on the past success, maybe the relationship worked to a point, it's at least I tried and all of that. If you dwell too long on the past success, you may repeat the same mistake in the future with a much better confidence. All right. So you must understand that even if there are some level of success you recorded in the past relationship, pay attention to the mistakes that you made that didn't make the thing, because every good relationship that you are into should lead to marriage. Every good relationship should lead to marriage. Now, that is the end product of every relationship. It is not one night hookup, it's not one night stand. No, every good relationship should lead to marriage. So if it is not leading to marriage, something went wrong. And that is where the heartbreak comes from. Because at the end of the day, you have spend your time with somebody, and at the end of the day, the person walks away. You will be wounded and you will be pained. So there's a need for you to go back and learn from the past. All right. So I said the side mirror is for correction, not direction. Do not allow your past to direct you, but allow your past to correct you. So the side mirror is for correction, not for direction. Nobody gains direction from the side mirror. You only gain correction. All right? So your past is supposed to correct you, not direct you. If your past directs you, then you are in trouble. All right? You must not allow your past direct you. Your past only plays the role of correction. All right? Remembering a good, reliving is dangerous. Now, remembering is good. Reliving is dangerous. Remembering is good. It's good to remember the past, but reliving the past is dangerous. It is good to remember the past, but don't relive it. So when you remember it, learn from it. When you remember it, learn from it. When you remember it, learn from it. Or it's important, this is what you do. So now that was about the side mirror. So anyone that is going to watch this video, you've been hurt before, then go and listen to what I said. Your past carries treasure that will make your future pleasant. If you can learn from it, you can live a better life. Guaranteed. All right? So let's talk about the front view or the windshield. Now, the windshield talks about focus on where you are going. All right? The side mirrors say focus, look at where you are coming. So it's reflect on where you are coming, so that where you are going, you will go with accuracy and precision. You won't run into the same repeated pain that you have had before. All right? Please do well. If you have anyone that is facing any relationship issue, tag them on this video, and so that they can learn how to bounce back from that heartbreak or that wound that they have suffered over the years. All right? Then I said the front view represents vision. The front view here represents vision, hope, and purpose. All right? Your future talks about vision. There are great things ahead. Hope, the things that you couldn't make yesterday, you can make in the future. So hope is alive there, and there is purpose ahead. All right? So in love, this means that know where you are going to. Now you've been wounded in the past. Now have a clear definition of where you're going to. I want to get married. Every relationship I'm going to is geared towards marriage. I'm not in for the fun. I'm not in for the game. This is what. So you have vision. You have purpose, and that purpose is marriage. All right. So now, when you have set the vision, which is the purpose, and then the next thing that you now choose, you choose based on value and destiny, not emotions. So your partners are people who have destiny, who have purpose. Value and destiny is why you make your choice of those you partner with. So you don't just go with anybody you see and anybody around, anybody that asks you out, you are going out with the person. No. You make choice with precision. You make choice with precision. So it's very, very important. All right? You make choice with precision. You make choice with precision. All right? Then I said, build based on intention, not just attraction. In order for you to have a successful relationship in the future, you will build based on intention, not just attraction. You mustn't only build on attraction, you build on intention. You build on intention. You build on intention. You build on intention. Number 4, I said, focus on what you want to become together, not only what you have been through. In order for you to have a pleasant future, you must focus on what you want to become. Now, the future is bigger than the past. I've told you that already. The future is bigger than the past. So don't dwell on what has happened, what you have been through, all of what has broken. No, pay attention to what both of you can become in the future. So the windshield is bigger than the mirror for a reason. What's the reason? The future carries more weight than your past. Your future carries more weight than your past. The future carries more weight than your past. The future carries more weight than your past. When you focus forward, what happens? You love with wisdom, not fear. When you focus forward, you love with wisdom, not fear. When you focus forward, you love with wisdom, not fear. You choose with purpose, not pressure. You choose with purpose, not pressure. Now, relationships should not be built on pressure. Now, I'm already 45. I want to. No. You marry from purpose, not pressure. Number 3, you build with vision, not desperation. You build with vision, not desperation. The windshield is telling you that build with vision, not desperation. Not that I want to feel like what everybody else is doing. Let me do my own. Let me have something. No. You build with wisdom, not desperation. It is important that you build your relationship with wisdom, not desperation. Now, this is the balance that I want you to have in your journey. This is the balance. Number 1, side mirror, wisdom from yesterday. The side mirror say, have wisdom from yesterday. Front view said, vision for tomorrow. So the side mirror tells you about wisdom from yesterday, while the front view tells about vision for tomorrow. So too much of side mirror, you become bitter, suspicious, and stuck. When you pay too much attention to the side mirror, you will become bitter because your past will keep reminding you of the hurt and the pain and the disappointment and all of those. And what will happen to you is that you will end up becoming even more sad, more angry, more bitter, more suspicious and all of that. And eventually you become stuck, all right? Too much front view without reflection, you become careless, all right? Naive and repeat mistakes, all right? So you need the balance. I need the side mirror and the front view to be able to have a balance in my relationship. I need the side mirror and the front view to have a balance. When I pay attention too much to the side mirror, I will become bitter, suspicious, and stuck. If I pay too much attention to the front view, I will become reckless, careless, and I will repeat mistakes. So you need the balance between the both to be able to love wisely and end the relationship in marriage, okay? Healthy love says, I have learned from where I'm coming from, and I'm intentional about where I'm going to. This is what healthy love talks about. I have learned from where I'm coming from, and I'm intentional about where I'm going to. You need to be intentional about where you're going to. Learn from your past, but don't dwell in your past. Learn from it and become intentional about where you are going to. Learn from the past, but become intentional about where you're going to, because that is the only way you can heal from the past and become better in the future. You need to learn from the past, but don't live in the past. All right? Now, in this season of love, in the season of love, there are questions that you should ask yourself. What is my past teaching me? What is my past teaching me? What am I learning from the side mirror? Journal down what your past relationship taught you. Because if you are not wiser after that heartbreak, then the heartbreak will repeat itself. You need to be wiser. All right? Number 2, where is my love life heading to? Front view. You need to make a decision. Where is my love life heading to? Is it marriage or is it fun I want to have? I don't recommend that you have fun. I recommend you go straight for marriage. You keep the things that are not needed, remove them out of the way. The vision is to get married. And so that is where my love life is going to. Then you have to make choices that align with that destiny that you want to have. Number 3, am I choosing from healing or from hurt? Am I choosing from healing or from hurt? You need to ask yourself this question. The choice of who to be with, is it from healing or is it from hurt? You are choosing it. Now, the number 4, am I building for now or for destiny? Am I building for now or for destiny? All right. Now, this is my final counsel to you. If you are anywhere you will watch this from. Number 1, don't drive your love life backward by staring at the past. So you will drive your love life backward if you stare at the past. Your love life will be going backward because every time you try to move forward and you think about the past, you will drag the future backward. So don't drive your love life backward by staring at the past. Don't drive it blind by ignoring lessons either. So when you are building your love life, there are lessons your past holds. And that's why I said, go back to the past relationship you have and go back to this video. You will see the first thing I said, learn from the past. How to learn from the past. Every time you look at the heartbreak that happened, the thing you learn there is the wisdom, not the wounds. In the wounds, there are wisdom that is embedded in it. Find out that wisdom, and that will now help you not to drive blindly in the new relationship. Now you are wiser and you are better. You are wiser and you are better. And you are wiser and you are better. Now, check the mirror, focus on the road. You check the side mirror, but you focus on the road. I've moved forward with purpose. So you check the side mirror, all right, because of your past, then focus on the road and move with purpose. Move with purpose. Do not play with your love. Do not play with your life. Move with purpose. All right, this is very important. And I believe that with this short teaching, I've been able to help you know that your past is not a liability, it's an asset. And if you can pay attention to it, your future will be sweet and you can love again. Till I see you again, please do well to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you tag somebody who is going through a heartbreak so that they can see this video and learn from it and recover and love again. God bless you. Do have a wonderful day.